It's more of a specialized meteorological thing, I guess. Something you learn if you live in Arizona. Yeah, they probably like mention it on the weather a bunch. That's what I imagine. Yeah, this is the hole full of these burbs. They just kind of pop out of nowhere. Well, not there. Music here is really good. I hate those orange ones. So scary. No, we won't ignore him. What we'll do is we will be really smart and use our brain. My favourite thing is when they all run away. That's right, you just take that. We're going to be smart, is we're going to stand here like this. We're going to get Olimar to run behind. Like this. And then we're going to murder him while he's eating Olimar. Using the two captains as a way of playing. Never mind, we got knocked over ourselves and there goes all our Pikmin. Well, it's the thought that counts. Hello friends, I've returned from assignment. How did it go? You were doing a science assignment, weren't you? We need 50 more years to see a permanent shift in annual temperature changes. Do we? To see a significant change. Because we're definitely seeing still just change, even if it's minute. Did I say demonic biblin? I might have read it that way. Oh, this is a nice marble, look at that. Crystallized Telekinesis. Yeah, someone's set Specular to 100 on that, and metallic, but set roughness to 0. Music in here is like an RPG. It's like we're gonna go to the local tavern to learn some few quests. Thank you for the bits. There's a part in here somewhere. Raffagy? Oh, it's the feather. Oh, we're in a bird box. I see. Very good. I should probably make a white Pikmin take that back, because he's a bit faster, but that's alright. Look at that nice feather. Just watch him slowly take it back. How long does it take to get people to stop screwing the atmosphere? It's less people, more like cows, isn't it? Like, we might see a huge... Like, everyone's moving over from, like, diesel now, aren't they? And, there's a lot of there's like an enormous amount of work being put into renewable energy. Thank God. A bit late on it, but, you know, better late than never. Is that what you call them? Bird box? Do you not call them bird boxes? Leviathan Feather. It's a bird box. What would you call it? You would make cow checkmate atheists. Yeah. Like, you know, they're also trying to do, like, synthesized meat and stuff. So if McDonald's ends up picking up that, we'll probably carve out, like, 1/10 of the world's pollution just from that. Like, if they're like, hey, you can buy a Mc whatever for normal price, or you can buy a Mc soy for half the price, they might cause, like, a ton of people to move over. And then we farm way less cows, and maybe they start planting more forests because they don't need all the fields, although they're not going to do that. But they could. In German, the literal translation is just birdhouse. Bird box, birdhouse. Same stuff. Birdhouse works. It's not a definite saying. Do 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 do. Is that Earthbound? Where's that music from? Do 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 do. Do do do. 50 years to rally to push it. Man, we need 50 years for everything. Remember how, like, every, 30 years they say that nuclear power is 30 years away? What's up with that? Get it now. Someone go make nuclear power. It can't be that hard, surely. They've done it in Fallout. Is that a giant Monka S? That Monka S itself is a Monka S. Civilized people say Vogelhaus. Oh fuck, you're alive. Don't chew on them, they're not tasty. A little nibble's okay, but not more than that. It's a large Monka S. Can't believe it's still not a default emote. Is there a reason there's no Pepe emote? Is it like politics? It's like there was that 4chan meme to make it a political statement to like Pepe. So Twitch aren't allowed to use it. Because like Feels Bad Man and Monka S would be like, make so much sense as default emotes. We already have nuclear power. I mean, we have nuclear power, yeah. I meant, is it fusion? We have fission, but not fusion? Right? Like, we have Or we have fusion but not fission. No, fusion's the one that we don't have, surely. Because we do have nuclear. There's, I can't remember which country it is, but some countries have, like, the majority of their power come from nuclear. Like how Scotland gets most of its from wind energy, I think. Or Wales, and, like, some of the Scandinavian countries. The UK's been going way more down the water side. I still like the idea of coastal energy. I still think it's really cool. We've got so many coasts in, like, the UK, but there's, like, the downside of it is, like, the equipment, even though it's kind of easy, is, like, really, really expensive to constantly repair, because the sea is basically just sandpapering it repeatedly. So it ends up costing a ton in the end anyway, and also to make the resources you have to use non-renewables anyway. So it's at that point, you know, whatever. I think, like, the biggest breakthrough will be when we discover a way to make cheaper solar panels. Because right now, although they're cheaper, I think, what was it? It was something like solar energy a couple of years ago was like £3 per watt, and now it's like 40p. And it's become a lot cheaper. But right now, solar panels need to have silicon that's 99.99999. I think it's 5 stages. Maybe 4. But very, 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 very pure silicon is needed. And it also, if I remember, it needs like rare earth crap or something, or like rare minerals, and China owns a ton of them, and they're not selling them, or something. I don't remember. Something political. But yeah, if we can discover a way to make solar panels without needing perfectly done silicon, will be so good, because it takes so much energy to make the solar panels that half the time they're just not worth it. Build resources. That was from that Star video, and also from Pinion Pot of Gold adverts. Feels bad man's not an emote, no, but you'd think it would be. Fusion, yes, we have fission. Yeah, fission is splitting them apart, fusion is smashing them together. Taste sensation. Alright, Japan. Most of the power in your hometown comes from nuclear power. Yeah. It's also like the UK has historically been really heavy on coal and natural gas. Or coal especially. Like, you ever do anything in English history, there's coal strikes and coal mines every left, right, and centre. But we've been going quite down other paths lately, which is cool. We'll just go down. When you were a kid, you got to take a tour of a nuclear plant. It was cool. Nuclear plants are really cool, yeah. I just like all the really weird, strange... I really like hydroelectric as well. Hydroelectric's awesome. There's like a... What was it? It was a Tom Scott video on somewhere in, like, Wales, where during the day, the dam lets water down, and that, you know, functions as a normal hydroelectric plant. You know, gravity and all that. But then during night, when the energy is really cheap, they, like, pump it back up. So even though they're literally just shifting the same body of water back and forth, it ends up saving a ton of money, because the energy is there when they need it. During peak rush hour. And it's being used to make more energy the next day when it's cheap. Or something like that. Gravity's useful. Hey Wave, you thought I was not you thought you weren't I thought you weren't going to come back. You're back. Hopefully without toast. I thought I'd never say that. I like toast. Packed boy. If we have fusion one day, it'll be great. Yeah. Imagine if we spent, like, the US military budget on fusion. That'd be pretty sweet. Or, like, Amazon's tax budget that they don't pay. Capitalism's pretty cool. I can't wait until, like, the apocalypse when all of a sudden they're all like, oh shit. Maybe we don't need to be the first $1 trillion company. Maybe we can not kill the Earth. Hehe. Am I a hippie? I might be a hippie. It's like, yeah, you can make money, but why not do stuff for the better of the Earth, eh? What's up with that? Oh, a sausage! Imagine if we spent the US budget on literally anything that's not killing people. Well, the other thing is, it's always easy to forget, is the US military budget presumably gives us, like, technological advancements. Like, obviously it's wasted a huge amount. Like, they probably spend a ridiculous amount on things that do not need money spent on. And they're probably not resourcing it right. But, oh, this is a level to make more other Pikmin, I see. But, like, remember, like, you know, war has given us so much. And while it's mostly been, like, world wars, you know, so we still get pretty much computers a result, vaguely, of war, sonar, flight, all that crap. That's pretty cool. It's the only time we're going to make super big technological advancements is probably from people wanting to fight, because that's where all the money ends up going anyway. Yeah, the military's super wasteful, isn't it? Like, each soldier costs so much money. They end up buying them, like, super, like, Nike Air branded shoes just because they can. Like, boots crafted by Calvin Klein. It's like, no, just give them shoes that are good. Like, they spend a ridiculous amount on weaponry as well. It's like, this rifle here can shoot one bullet a bit faster than the last one, but costs 2 million to produce. It's like, well, you know, just give them, like, just like a pretty good gun, you know? Do we even need to spend guns anymore? Just go on Amazon and buy a drone, lol. Oh, there goes some blues. I'll never understand, like, where the price on half the military things comes from. Like, it will be slightly different to a normal thing. Like, it will have an inch of armor on it or something. Yet for some reason it ends up costing millions and millions to produce. Like, a normal Jeep is like a, you know, a couple dozen grand. Yet, like, a military Jeep seems like it's like 2 billion to produce because it's got a gun mounted on it. It's like, do you not just use, like, tape? And go on. Make military, like, Velcro. Velcro's cool. I like Velcro. The first transistor was invented for using ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles. Yeah, like, we need war. We don't need war. What an awful thing to say. Technology's gained a lot from war, hasn't it? The US military spends 8.4 million on Viagra a year. Really? Why Viagra? Do you not think they would have, like, produced their own, like, strain of it? Or is Viagra still trademarked? They started selling it in the UK, like, a year ago. Or, like, less than a year ago. So I think it's been illegal. I don't know. But they sell it in, like, Boots now. You can buy Viagra in Boots. It's like £20. It's really expensive. It's like, Jesus Christ, these are some, like, middle-aged men with really sad willies. And then one day you're like, oh god, I hope I'm not like that. Maybe it won't be that big of a deal. But I don't want to have to spend, like, $20. 20 pounds, I guess, if we're doing English. So I want to try this theory of using his rock to blow himself up. Because I hate him. And I never want to have to fight him again. Okay. Top things you didn't know about Woolen. Number 1, he's a hippie. I'm not a hippie. I'm just a strange man. Alright. Do these ones not home? Maybe it's only the orange ones that home. Okay. Let's carefully take, like, just some reds. Just reds. 23 reds will do. Just shoot your boulder, my dude. Oof. Good job, team. Is that electrical over there is on? It is on, okay. You're at the airport. Gonna go for real now. See you guys later. Good luck, Wonf. Have fun at the airport. Try not to fly. You know, let the aeroplane do its job. You know, Yellow Pikmin, you really didn't have to fight the water elephant yourself. On No Nut November. Your attacks are useless against me and my B button. That's right. Green equals not homing, red equals homing. Yeah, I hadn't realised that. Oh, I hadn't realised that last time I'd fought them. We didn't bring very many blues with us. Did they all die? Must have just randomly lost a bunch of blues somewhere. Or he must have thrown them all into a flower, or I don't know. Brian's a hippie in the sense that you spend a lot of money on very useless things like wooden gift subs. I wouldn't know if I'd say a wooden gift sub is useless. That's a pretty feels bad, man. Oh, it's supporting a content creator. Oof. Do not throw them into the abyss. Thank you. Nice of you. Alright. Face me this way. This way, if you throw them, you won't throw them into the water. Fuck. Oh god. I just threw 2 of them into the water. I'm sorry. Stop. Is this the first time they've been covered in water? What? Oh, there you are. Alright. Gift subs are very much not useless as well. It's how I can keep the stream going. Like, there's no way I could afford the internet bill without stream subs. I love Virgin Media as well. They're like, hey, you know how last month it was X amount? Now it's X amount plus £1 or £2 because, you know, you're using us. And we're the only one in your area that disables traffic management when you pay us enough money for it. My Pikmin aren't suffering, they're just having too much time in the bath, alright? They need to get out. They're going all wrinkly. They're getting aged. Oof. Unfortunately, I don't speak German. Bonjour, mon ami. Qu'est-ce que c'est avec moi? Où est la bibliothèque? Ah, à la gauche, mon frère. Bon. Cupid's grenade. Oh god. You'd tie a knot in that with your tongue. Oh, there's the other part. Go on, give them a help with that. This is like Marble Zone. Marble Zone would be, if anyone here works for Sonic, that would be a good name for an area, if you make another Sonic game. Comcast is the only one that your apartment complex supports. Crystallized Telepathy. Yeah, I hear, based on every single person I've ever heard who've lived in America, that Comcast are apparently not a very good company to get their internet from. Apparently Jeremy 985 from youtube.com/German985 has had difficulty with this Comcast creature before. And then he moved all the way to Las Vegas to fix it, and the company there also helped them. Alright, go through here, my friends. Become strong, like your father. Internet in Germany is garbage altogether. Is it? That's quite surprising to hear. I always thought Germany would be pretty good for stuff like that. I know, like, Denmark and Sweden and stuff are pretty good. Oh, that's just epic. This game was really made by a bunch of sadists, wasn't it? They were just thinking, what's the best way to, like, terrify children playing this game? I know, we'll spawn in an enemy that one-shots their Pikmin. Cable Germany, or Kabel Deutschland or something. Basically the German Comcast. Oh. It's sad because AT&T has fiber optic in your area. Are you excited for, like, 5G then? Like, the only thing that might be able to overcome, like, topple the American monopoly on the internet. If, like, 5G ends up becoming available absolutely everywhere, then it might overtake broadband for everyone who doesn't like stream. You could be getting good area. It's just, I guess, you could be getting good internet, it's just that they don't do it to your apartment. It's the big downside of living in a complex. Heavy-duty magnetizer. It's like, you're basically just, you're stuck with whatever the flat is willing to do, and they probably don't want to spend all this money, like thousands and thousands of pounds or dollars, wiring up a apartment complex for one guy. It's upsetting as well, because in 2018 you'd think most countries would have adopted the internet as a service thing that you need, like water, but apparently not. I know some countries are doing that, it's pretty good. You've got 100 megabytes down in South Africa. Third world my ass. Is South Africa still third world? I don't know if I can... I might... Oh god, he's an evil one. South Africa's not third world, is it? Yeah, it's not third world. Do you make them evil? Murder him before you get to hear his lustful whistle. He has a whistle on him. I see. Right. Xfinity isn't so bad here. Fair? Australia is finally mass installing fibre optic. That's good to hear. It's gonna be crazy to hear in a few years how my internet at my mum's house was like a few kilobytes down. People will be like, what? What do you mean you couldn't watch YouTube videos? That's crazy. What do you mean that's why you spent all day on Zelda forums? Because you could only load text on your internet. You get 100 plus megabytes here, it's currently 153. That's super good. That's really good. I'm also assuming it's probably like really cheap as well then. It's probably like heavily subsidized by the government. In Germany, that's called a something. A word that I couldn't even dream of pronouncing. Alright. This level is so much kinder than that one that we were fighting in like the start. Is it here? Oh. Okay, I thought we would have to dig it up. Maybe not. Alright, everyone. Take this back. Quickly. Chop chop. I can't wait until we get the rocket boots that let us run faster. Trump called Africa a shithole, and your company wasn't happy about it. Or your government wasn't happy about it. Sounds like he didn't really know what he was talking about there. Crystallized clairvoyance. I get it. Why does Big Boss's whistle sound like an 18-wheeler's honk? It does, doesn't it? It's like the Homer Simpson one, isn't it? Doo-doo. Doo-doo. I feel like this might be one of those evil, cursed ones. Everyone good? Lovely. Good work. Please tell me where the X area is. I should look at the map, shouldn't I? I want to think that I can just see it. Oh, it's over there. I see. Oh, and it constantly goes down for a minute at a time. You're enjoying the good internet while you can. It will constantly increase in price and decrease in quality the longer you stay signed with them. That sounds like fun. I love it when internet companies are like, yeah, you know our thing that costs not really much money changing each time we want to give it to you? We're going to change the price that we're giving it to you because can, basically. It's like, no, internet wires didn't suddenly cost a ton more money. Why is this going so crazy? Is it the whistle? Weird. Oh shit, I didn't just put a purple in there, did I? Fuck. Should have checked. Oh well. But it's like, you know, internet just doesn't suddenly cost more to give. It's just, you're just deciding that it is. Like 500 megabytes is 500 megabytes. 50 megabytes is 50 megabytes. Prices don't actually fluctuate. Our Chancellor has just straight up said that the internet is a new land for us all a few years back. Weird. Africa is neither third or first, it's on the slope between the two. Yeah, there was the... I don't know if they still even use the term, but when I was at school there was a thing called BRIC countries. And South Africa's not on there, but sometimes I think they said BRICS or something and that counted. I don't remember. But there's like countries that in like 10 years are going to be like super duper powers, and they already pretty much are. Like China, India, Brazil for some reason. I still don't get why Brazil was on that list. Like they're doing alright, but they're not China. I think. Maybe they are. Alright. I like the music in here. Oh, just one of those, eh? That's cool. Oh, you missed. You are cool, don't worry. Oh, there's my camera. No white Pikmin. Oh, it's one of those, sweets, is it? That's pretty cool. I don't quite get what this weird sound effect's coming from. Brick Country. Triple sugar threat. It's that, like South Africa, you know, they're not exactly Germany, but they're also doing the best out of like every African nation, maybe, I think. There might be some that are doing better that I'm just not thinking off the top of my head, but like if you live there, it's basically just really hot England in some ways. But things are a bit cheaper. Like anytime I've heard people that have moved to South Africa to live in, there's going to be a bird, isn't there? People always said like, yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty good. Dango. Are those dangos on a stick? Dango, 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 dango. It's like Clannad. Alright, Flower Boy. Zoom. No one can beat you. Just try your best. Botswana is a good country. Is Botswana doing alright? Like, some of the African countries have really, really good tourism. Please, you strange child, don't just drown in the water, alright? If they save the customer money, they can get fired. Comcast employees are told to end calls with customers if it looks like the call is going to end with the customer paying less. Man, America sounds like some of the companies in that country are being run just really well by really smart people. Because you'd think, like most companies, right, you'd want to keep your customers. Like you've got companies like Amazon where it's like, yeah, they'll pay out arm and a leg just to keep a customer over like a £5 deal. And you've got the companies like this apparently that are like, nah, we don't need to. Because we already make money. The crime is worse by a long way. Morocco's doing okay. Yeah, Morocco's got pretty good tourism in it. I don't know if you've also got like mining there or something as well. It's like, seems like a pretty popular idea. A lot of like minerals and stuff that are really useful all of a sudden. Or like even things that used to be really common. Like older minerals that we used to just take for granted and now becoming rarer because we're using them for everything. Like even just like aluminium and stuff, which is like absolutely everywhere. We don't really need more blues, do we? Actually we do, we've only got a few. We should bring some reds, because we've got 1,000 of them. Alright. 11 is probably enough. I'll just walk through here. Do you reckon this whistling is being... the weird thing is being caused by, like, the supersonic wave? Like, I thought it was the supersonic waves from that enemy over there, but maybe it's because we're getting deep down in the dungeon. And that's what we get at the end, or something. They're doing alright as their king is awake. Weird. Hey. Oof. Dango Dai Kazu. Yeah, that's it. Clannad. It's the enemy. Yeah, it's got to be the enemy, right? He's doing his weird whistling. Oh. Alright. Is it 10 for this? It's 20. Alright, we're gonna need to get some blues. That's probably why they wanted us to get blues, isn't it? Actually, you stay there. You just take it to the edge of the water. And then take the other one to the edge of the water as well. Isn't this cave with the pain in the ass bird? It's the one with the birds. It's like the bird cave. We have exactly enough. Oh, no, we have a little bit more than exactly. Do we even have enough blues? Do we have 20 blues? I'm not sure if we have 20 blues, if we can even get this part. This game's full of adverts, that's like the point of it. It's just like marketing. I'm meant to throw them up here, maybe, to get them around. I see. Stop! You children of the very strange ability to just walk into water and drown yourselves. Even with blue Pikmin there, whose like job is to rescue drowning Pikmin, you still somehow die. Christ almighty. We don't have enough. We even have like... we have literally like 7 blues. Alright, well... good job, team. You all died. How's it feel? Oh, there's more. There's another flower over here. We might be able to get one of the parts then. Maybe there's a way to like push it manually, like glitch it. And then like get a purple to bring it. The blues were too busy carrying. You think they would have noticed and then just like stopped carrying, wouldn't you? Yeah, I get it. Enemies. Oh god! That bird's just gonna eat like a few red Pikmin, isn't it? That sucks. The thing with Comcast is they give out a lot of promotional offers that save the customer money in the short term. But the fine print says it guarantees the customer will spend more over the long term. So we don't usually have a lot to worry about people figuring out what they're doing, and they don't lose customers because of it. Oh, it's like for the first 8 months! You get 50% off, and then over the long time, it's like, yeah, over 2 years, we will increase the contract by 400%. Stop dying, peas, alright? Just, you know how you're all addicted to carrying things? How about you don't do that? Creepy bird snake. There's a lot of them in there. Are you about to drown? Yeah, I thought so. You want to not do that, maybe? I think it's impossible. You watched a German Let's Player despair while losing blues and not being able to cow stuff that walks into the water. Oof. Yeah, and they offer these packages to pre-existing customers. Oh, so you'll be with them already, and they'll be like, "Hey, if you stick with us for another 5 months, like, well, here's just on us. Here's a free month of internet just on us, guys. Don't worry." And it's like, if you accept this offer, we own you. Wow, if we had 4 more blues, we could carry both parts. Alright. I guess that's the annoying part of this game. We can definitely carry one of them. This thing, whatever it is. I still think we might be able to edge that one over there somehow. We just push it into the water with other Pikmin, maybe. Or if we push it, like, around the water. I don't know if their pathfinding is that good, like if we can push it around. Yeah. You've decided to never accept any other packages from Comcast. The package you have right now is what you have until you move. And I'm assuming you've looked into like mobile internet and stuff and it just doesn't work. Like there's no infinite internet that's the same price a month, but with a 4G. Don't edge anything on stream, Woolen. It's bad for your prostate. Stupendous Lens. Sick. Alright, I think we've got everything we can get. I care not for the bird head. I care not for the bird head. Like Team Fortress 2. Where the medic is for some reason Chicken Little. Makes perfect sense why we can survive the poison, by the way. It's like the whole point of the game. We're on another planet with poisonous atmosphere. Put the blue boys on the water side and the normals on the land. Nah, we'll just come back at a later point. I think we've already missed a part earlier. As long as you don't accept their promos, it will say cheap. Do the promos literally say that they're going to increase the price? This is the final level. Yeah, this one has the special bird in it, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see what we can do. We can maybe try to not spawn it in for a little bit. I see coloured Pikmin over there. Or one of the leaves. It's in the fine print. Devil's in the details, yeah. I love how we have laws to stop companies from doing this by forcing them to have a contract, and then they've gotten around it by making the contract hard to physically read. By like just filling it with garbage. It's a really cool that we've got that. It's like, hey, you sign a contract so you don't get screwed over. But you're gonna get screwed over because you're not gonna read the contract. It's the walking one, I remember you. You're painful. You might die to whites, actually. And he turns into a drill, I remember that. It's the Gurren Lagann bird. There might be more than one, I don't... And then he turns into a regular one, yeah. It's not been too bad so far. Is there not like 3 of you? Oh, not to eat the purples. Are you immune? Do I have to hit you on the head? Maybe I have to hit him on the head. That's like the thing with him. Ouch. I think I might have to hit him on the head. That seems about right. He's got a longer opening animation. It's not even a snake, that's a leg. They might all have these legs, is the thing. We just don't see them. I think he mentions that in like the Piclopedia, like we just have no idea. Yeah, that's some decent damage. I still love how all the bosses in the game with how scary they are, like only one of them has actually done that much damage. Or like the one right at the start and then the one that rolled over and the crap. Never mind, ignore what I was going to say. I was going to oh, it's the punching fists. I was going to say, I love how like the bosses just still don't come close to like the boulder guy. Yeah, it's the punching, isn't it? But then we also lost like 100 Pikmin last game to like the like lobster creature. Never mind. It's like, get free Netflix with your account, but your rate will go up after the first month. You'd think that would be considered like thievery, but maybe not. Maybe they're cool because it's a company rather than an individual, so it's okay. Because you think that wouldn't be okay. But they're clearly scamming people. We might as well make more Pikmin in this level, right? There's one of those flowers here. Just grab, like, reds. It's defense. Is this one defense? I don't remember which one's which. I got confused because I thought that was... Oh, Justice Alloy, yeah. Defies the fundamental laws of physics. You're now extremely durable. Yeah, okay. I get confused, because I didn't remember there being multiple ones of those. I thought there was just one type, and I thought it was the rocket fists. It's actually the case that there's a lot of them. Yeah, just turn the reds into reds. That seems like a good idea. We make more of them at least. It's Dodrio before it right finds 2 heads. It's a Duyo. It's an Unoyo. Corporations are people too. Look at Citizens United. It's fun because it goes both ways. You can both have a corporation be treated like a people. Be treated like a person, but you can also have people treated like a company. So they'll be like, hey, You know I have taxes. No, I don't, because I'm a company of one person. I have to just pay myself a salary, but that way I can write everything off as tax. I wish I knew how to do that, because that'd be so good. I could write my, like, stream off as an office. And say, yeah, you know my rent? Yeah, no, it's cool. It's my company office, so, pay less money on it, please. If you have a legal degree and leave the massive contract, you know exactly what's going on. Sounds cool. To be honest. Hi, Woolen. Coming in after a great barbecue with other people. Oh, 4 other people. We the chef. Yeah, we missed a part in one of those levels because we needed another blue. I'll have to just remember that, I guess. Or I guess we could literally just go right now, grab a bunch of blues, immediately go down, get the part, and then immediately leave. That might not be the worst idea while we remember, while it's fresh in our minds. It will take way less time to do that than to actually go through. Like, we literally just put everyone away. Make any whites? We made 4 whites. And purples. Oh, quite a few. We just put all those away. Grab a ton of blues. You like the colourful screaming bean flowers? They're pretty cute, aren't they? They try their best to be colourful, scream, and cute. Alright, quickly. Consume. Do a big eat. Any nectar? Ooh. Ooh. Good work, team. You're all leveled up now. It's like a video game. You're good now. You're good. I think we have time to run over there quickly. It was over here. Your bro was the chef. Sorry for the marginal intoxication. It's alright. I expect people to be at least a little drunk if they're watching this stream. Comes with part of the package. You get to put up with Woolen and have alcohol. It's the best of all worlds. What did you have? How long was it? How big was the barbecue? There's many questions we can stem off of this. I guess we're just leaving 10 Pikmin in the middle of nowhere. We just want to really quickly zoom down. Is it a short sleeve attached to a jumper, or is it an unattached and just a hollow cylinder of wool? It's just the sleeve. It's the sleeve itself. So it's just like a sleevelet is literally just a hollow thing of wool. Yeah. The enemies don't respawn, do they? They do. Alright. I think we can just quickly speedrun through. Like, the little enemies here, it takes no time. But we don't have to, like, find anything else or fight anything else. We might... Do we even need to take the Pikmin with us? Can we just... Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to take everyone except for 1 Pikmin. Like, just throw 1 Pikmin over there. Yeah, whatever. Take just 1 Pikmin, and then leave with the other 87, and see if we still have 88 on the next level or if we have 87. Because if it's the case we have 88, we don't even have to take the Pikmin with us. Unresponsible alcoholism is part of the Woolen experience. Exactly. 15 people, 5 hours, and about 10 beers. Sounds like a good... I want to say evening, but I actually don't know what time it is where you are. It's about 10:30 here, though. Yeah, I think you don't need to take the Pikmin with you. Yeah, it's 88. So can I just run to the exit like here? I'm just always scared of it not working. So we just leave like just 3 Pikmin over there. It's like a bracelet made of wool but wider. Yeah, it's a pretty apt description, I'd say. We can kill this thing quickly. We probably save more Pikmin by killing it than we do by running past it, considering it dies pretty easy. So we can just do this. Because the idea was just to quickly go back to the level we were just at. It doesn't work if the Pikmin are in the ground. Yeah, so they've been knocked into the ground by one of those enemies. Like the Toma, or whatever, the big smack. Then they stay in the ground. They get to stay in the ground, you know. So this guy, as well, you'll put them in the ground, won't you? So we need to kill you. Oh, we should. Oh, Brian, fucking hell. 10 gift subs, what on earth? Finger slipped again, sorry. What on earth? Thanks for the 10 gift subs, Brian. Jesus Christ. Thanks, man. Absolutely out of nowhere. Alright, children, for Brian. Murder this snake bird creature. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Brian. Thank you very much. A tier 1 sub is a sub. It's a $5 sub. Thanks, Brian. I have no more chocolate biscuits, but if I had more, I would eat one and say thanks. But I've unfortunately eaten them all earlier. You're in South Africa, it's GMT +2. Oh, so is it like, 12, half 12 where you are? You got the ZFG emote, Moke. Oof. Do you think it's time we change the sub-sound from Gay Scorpions, or do you think it's fine we leave it on there? We had someone join the stream like 2 days ago, and they were really confused by the Gay Scorpions sound effect. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, man. I like that you use the C-stick a lot. We're doing the old tutoroo, like that. I find it really hard to play when I'm not quite figuring it out. Oh! Thanks for the gift sub to Moke. They've given 71 gift subs to this channel. You what? Alright. GMT +1 is in Germany and that's half 12. What do you mean? I'm in GMT and it's half 10. Do you not have daylight savings time? 71. Guess I should follow them. I'm spitting, I'm sorry. Man, you love the Gay Scorpions. They are sweet. We used to have the Zelda Wind Waker, like, treasure found sound effect, because I quite like it. Like, doo 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 doo. It's a large. It's very large. Thanks, man. Oof. Alright, we've slaughtered the bird. Quickly, excavate. Try not to do the maths, it's terrifying. Just be appreciative, quietly and carefully. Terrifiedly. Daylight savings is already over for you. You turn it back to normal on the last weekend of October. Oh, okay. That's fair, that's fair. Most of that was from when you were bedridden and had nothing else to spend money on. You're still... I guess you're really not if you're going around doing your concerts, are you? Or not so much. That's true. And I appreciated it a great deal. I still do. It's a lovely thing. So, if my theory is correct, we can just, like... As long as that guy doesn't shoot one boulder over here and murder everyone. Which I'm really afraid of, actually. Why am I asleep? That was really weird. I can just... Like, walk over here. You just pick these up just for safekeeping. But I can just, like, walk over here and go through here, right? Yeah, you're good now for the most part. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oof. ZFG Run Ogre. Have you been watching the ZFG stream highlights lately? Been very good. I'd recommend. Brian is basically funding Woolen himself at this point. Brian has paid for, like, about 1/3 of the subs on this channel, give or take. It's quite a few. it's like 1 or 2, maybe. He's doing a heckin' ZZZ. Heck. Did they just evaporate? Maybe not. Oh wait, there's another part somewhere. Wait, what? No, there's not another part somewhere, it's just that weird creature. I was confused, it worked. Welcome, Baruda. Indeed. That isn't a woo. I would give you a woo for that. So does my whistle just not work at all when that's going on, or is it only in the radius? Because I thought it would just be in the radius. Hey there. What a strange creature. Or maybe it flies and takes off with them on it or something. They're going wah. That's a weird creature. Alright, we go this way. Freaking Woolen emotes. Zoomy boy. I really like a woo. It's such a good emote. It's a wholesome doggo emote. Having a job is a good thing that is nice. I would never a woo on stream. Or say a woo. It's such a good emote. Hi, Tomu. Who did the awoo emote? Someone on DeviantArt about 15 years ago. Don't tell them. Was the part in this level? Like, over there. There it is. Thank God we bought white Pikmin, because I'd forgotten to. There was like a white flower, wasn't there? Doop. Alright, we should be good now. We have tons. There's like a bird in the next area. There he is. I forgot he was so close. It's a good emote. It's Momoji Inabashira? How do you pronounce it? I don't know. It has an Inu at the start, because doggo. But she's wolf. So we just need to take a bunch of blues here. Now, one bird is surely not going to kill like 100 blues, right? He says as he has definitely lost 100 blues to a bird before. I think that thing over there has been killing more than the actual creature itself. Your health bar does not look too good, my bird friend. Alright, all good. It's rare for the billboard to spawn close. Billboard? Screw it, I'm subbing next month. Don't feel like you have to, Lieutenant. Like, I always appreciate the sub, but you should never feel like you absolutely have to. It's a nice gift for the streamer. It's not a forced Patreon donation every month, you know? Too cookie, too much for you. You press space and it auto-heated. Hell yeah. Oh my god. That is a good emote. That is a good emote, my boy. That's excellent. And to have a boy with the treasure in the same room. Bulborb. Yeah. We came down here, I don't know when you joined, but we came down here just earlier, and we only had like 7 blues, so we couldn't get this part, so we're just quickly zooming down here to grab it. And then once we've got that, we'll go back down again. Thanks, Woolen, unsubbing. It's alright, Tommy. Teehee. Do you speedrun this then? Presumably, if you've got Pikmin emotes. You would gift subs now in honor of Brian, but you want to save your money for Smash next month. That is a good excuse. Saving your money for Smash is never a bad reason. This stream is getting kind of funky and I'm following now. Don't say that. Man might still be here. Saliva tricks. The Bulborb is a treasure. He's a good boy. I say he's a good boy, I hate the Bulborbs, never mind, they suck. They eat all my sons. No, you don't speedrun this. Oh. I don't know what to take that. Is this internet sarcasm or is this the truth? I don't know. I do not understand. No, he's gone. Alright. Well, let's just go to the exit then. We good? Yep. Where are the leafy Bulborbs? Oh, the small suns with leaves on their back that you control. I've seen them once this game. Once this run. You're a student, yeah, but you'll be working over the next few months, which means you'll make more content into paid content. It's all a matter of honor, friend. Fair, fair? Fair, 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 fair? I mean, if you can afford the sub, I appreciate it, large deal. An enormous deal, one could say. Oof. It's just that I feel bad when people are like, oh, I subbed last month, so I feel like I have to sub this month as well. We have to keep up our streak together. It's like, yeah, I'm happy for you to keep the streak up. I don't feel like it's like a task. You know, we don't have to fight you again. You can just stay where you are. That's fine. Just gonna quickly knock down this wall over here. You see how our Pikmin are making this nice noise? It's because they're done. Olimar, head them off. It's your job. Yeah, you run the GameCube Pikmin games, Lamau. Okay, okay. Okay, good. Okay, that's what I expected. I was really quite confused. That's good. I did a run of Pikmin 1 like a few weeks ago and I said like I knew nothing about Pikmin speedrunning, but I thought I wanted to see it. But I've never watched it. Can you give me your thoughts on Pikmin speedrunning? As someone who's presumably played through the game 58,000 times. Like, I used to play this game tons when I was young and small. But I can't imagine how speedrunning works. I hear that you might be able to like chuck Pikmin out of bounds in this game, and that's pretty balked. Or like on the really flat levels, they can go. You could like run between the levels or something. You can like fall asleep. It's almost sub-only chat. It's not sub-only chat, but it is almost, yeah. We've had like Hollow Knight streams as a result of some young people that have literally just been everyone who was watching with subs. It's a nice thing. All right. Pikmin is a good speedrun. It's a good speed game, but it's a bad speed game. What makes you say that? Like, is it good in the sense that there's not too many, like, you don't have to watch an 8-minute intro each time, and you can just go straight into it, and there's some cool tricks, but it's bad because there's a bit of RNG? What's RNG about it, maybe? Pikmin 2 is a good speed game, but a little long and has terrible RNG. Yeah, it's usually the length. You have games like, also, Koth, thanks for the gift sub to Batesmate. Thank you. There's games like Phantom Hourglass, which are like really long and have like 4 tricks in them. And then there's games like Spirit Tracks that have like 2 tricks in the whole game, and they're like 5 hours long. And like 1 person plays it. Pikmin 1's really difficult. It has killer RNG and jank. Where is the submerged castle? We can go there. That's where the Rolly Boy is, isn't it? Oh, Brian. Thanks for the gift sub. Once more. To Laggy Cat. I thought it was in the water level. The perplexing pool. Like, it's the final one here we haven't seen, right? That's what I thought. I've watched your Pikmin streams whenever you do them, but I still don't know what the plot of the goal is. Perplexing pool. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. The goal of the game was originally to collect parts to pay back a debt, but now we're just searching for our friend Louis somehow. We're not really searching for him, but we kind of are. You were gifted a sub by Chroma. It means that you can use my Twitch emotes, and you don't get adverts on this channel from Twitch. And some other small benefits, but those are like the ones that people mostly think about, are the emotes and the no ads. And you saying, oh, let's not take all of those, let's take like 5. Wait, is Submerged Castle the one where you take only blues? Should I know that before I go down there? I do not remember. It has been years. You only take blues, okay. I remember there was a level, like, because I thought that was the level over there, because it was an underwater one, but it turns out it was just a plug that unlocked the level. No ads is a good bonus, yeah. Apparently they still play ads in the middle of streams sometimes. Maybe there'll be levels where you get to use whites in it. I do not remember. I just remember the Rolly Ghost that shows up. Swear to God, the guy just says, oh, okay, instead of thanking me in any way. Oh. Thank you. Thanks, Goth. Oh, thank you. Oh, God, it's almost all of our blues. That's exciting. Wait, can we unlock it with only blues? Where is it? It's probably over here, isn't it? I do not remember. Or behind here, perhaps. Do not remember. You want to watch adverts to be able to give bits, but your country is in the Bronze Age. It might be more of like a Twitch thing. What's through there? It's just a part, isn't it? I appreciate your appreciation, Woolen. Thank you. That was a strange conversation. Top right, isn't it? Behind the kitchen. Yes, it is there. Okay, cool. We don't need like an electric fence to get there, do we? There's a Nectar over here, isn't there, as well? Stop eating him. Everyone dead? Cool. I should watch Pikmin speedruns then, if you say it's going to be difficult and fun. Anyway, to sub up, if you're into Pikmin, Pikmin 1's a good speed game to look over. It's basically just optimized, completed, and easy to understand but hard to master. Because, I mean, I guess you're micromanaging 100 GameCube era like little creatures, aren't you? So there's probably a lot of jank to what they're doing. Like maybe you always, like in like the perfect speedrun, you want them all to walk in a certain pattern as fast as possible, whereas in a casual playthrough, they will just, you can just spend the time walking them there. I'm about to lose all my Pikmin here, aren't I? I hate you so much. I hate you, frog boy. Yep. No, there goes some of our blues. Oh, it's the leaf, isn't it? It might be a Twitch thing because your country's money is worth the 15th of a pound. It's like almost definitely a tax-related thing, to be honest. It's probably not politics. It's probably just like, in order to convert your viewership into currency, it takes more than they actually get from the advert or something. I don't know. Like I said, I like how you're constantly using the C-stick. It's not common in casual players. Yeah, how do you not play with a C-stick? Do you just kind of let them wander around? And just wander into stuff? That isn't good. I do the cool thing where you move the Pikmin into you and then spam the A button as fast as your Osu fingers can. There go our boys in blue. That's alright, we would have lost them anyway to roly-poly Ghost Man. They haven't deployed worldwide yet. I don't think they have the Twitch... They don't have Twitch advert viewing in like the UK yet, do they? Or Germany. They have it in... It's just US and Canada, isn't it? Or maybe I'm wrong. They even have the sugar tax. What more can they tax? Sugar tax in this country sucks. It's like, do you remember Fanta? Yeah, sorry, we got rid of that. Now you have Fa. We got rid of half of it. Oof. GameCube emote's always good. Doesn't CFG... Wait, that's not CFG's GameCube emote, is it? I'm assuming there's probably more than one person that has the GameCube emote if it's not just yours. Spicy. My sons, please. Use the C stick. That's the stick that tells the Pikmin to go, right? It is this stick. Here. Do you want the nice GameCube noises? Here we go, look. You like that? It's like a Smash Melee stream. Alright, submerged, whatever. I think we can just speedrun there, can't we? Or speedrun there. We can just run there quickly. We don't have to fight you, do we? Oh, maybe we want to fight you. Don't take them back, Shambler. Your shambling days are over. Oh, fuck. Okay. I don't know how to fight you. Do I just throw Pikmin at you, don't I? Oh, that wasn't a good idea, was it? I am misfighting you. I probably can only fight you when you're out of your water, can't I? God, we are just being very inefficient here, aren't we? Alright, look. We're clearly not fighting him correctly. I'm so lost, help. Like, when you lose control of the camera, or when I lose control of the camera, I, like, really, really lose control of what's going on. Smash Melee, blip, 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 blip. Speedrun PogChamp. What's the record like? Is it like, does it move constantly? Or has it been set, like, 2 years ago, and occasionally someone moves it back, like, 5 seconds? So I've seen a lot of old games that are just optimized up the bum. Like, short Pokemon speedruns are, like, you save, like, no time at all. And then, like, the long ones that only Worcester plays. You know what, we should probably go back home and get 100 blues, shouldn't we? We have all the time in the world. I guess we don't have to lose Pikmin to him, do we? It's the darkest dungeon Shambler goes. I sure hope none of you were watching that Call of Cthulhu stream yesterday. We had to fight the Shambler in that game, and it was just like RNG and guessing. Where's that last blue? Oh, he's just in the middle of nowhere. Alright, that's cool. Just some of you just take that back, whatever. Actually, no, we can do it with 86, I imagine. We should have just ran over there, really, shouldn't we? You don't get put in the ground, do you? Oh, maybe they do. In Pikmin 2, it's being run by like 2 to 3 people who could world records. World records are usually big. Successful and meaningful battle. We lost many sons. Oof. It was entertaining to watch. It was just scary. The blue died. Yikes. Oh, there goes all my flowers. Look, please. Stop. I will C-stick the Christ out of you. Look at this. Your machine is potato. In Pikmin 1, the world run will even be improved by like 30 more seconds. Well, like over it is now, in the future. Man, there's a nectar here, isn't there? Yeah. Alright. Underwater nectar. Handy. Because there's some games where the record is just constantly being pushed. Like even just ZFG playing Ocarina of Time. Like in the summer he was getting a new record every like month. It's getting a bit slower now, but... God, why are you all so excited constantly? Oh, it's because you're trying to dig up the stuff. Alright. I think we can attempt this with 86. Sub 1 in P1. Sub 1 hour in Pikmin 1. 1 hour 40 in Pikmin 2. Is 1 hour 40 considered a long run? Like, are there other categories in Pikmin that people do? Because just from, like, all the Ocarina of Time I watch, 1 hour 40 seems like... That's, like, a very reasonable time. Oh, God, I remember this level. You have to... You can only get them when the fire is down. Because you don't have... Yep. What is that sound effect? It's something like colliding with the ground repeatedly, isn't it? Okay, quickly. Oh, this isn't actually too scary. Can Olimar take out the fire? I don't think so. If I'm wrong, I might be wrong. That noise is horrid. Is it this? Wait a sec. I'm gonna try and find out what it is. It's being caused by my Nintendo GameCube 60 FPS plugin that it happens to have. I think it's this. No. I guess I'll just play on 30 frames for a bit. That's okay. Pikmin looks like one of those better 90s games, except you've never played Nintendo games except for Mario. I'd say Pikmin's definitely one of the better Nintendo franchises. Like, Nintendo doesn't make many bad games, but all the Pikmin games are good, I think. Pastry Wheel. Oh, I see, we can just leave if we want to. Like, we've come down here and we're like, oh god. There's... Oh god, is that a fire boy? You have to just keep him in the water, don't you? Come on. I shouldn't be throwing them, should I? Or maybe I should. I think we're good then. 2001, yeah. First Pikmin was 2001/2002 in Europe, as in, like, my copy. Oh god, I hate you so much. I'm gonna have to fight you anyway, aren't I? I'm going to make my Pikmin excited for this. I'm gonna use the power-up that I ignore this entire game, just so I don't immediately lose all 100 of you. Because I do that constantly. We would have saved so many Pikmin over this playthrough if I just pressed down on the D-pad more often. Why does Twitch lie by saying I can press the home button to see chat during the stream? That's a really, really weird thing for Twitch to say. We can't go through here, right? That's cool. No, it's 2001. Europe, it's wait, where's mine? I don't think my disc is here. I thought it was 2002. Was it 2001? I could swear my copy said 2002 on it. Did the other some boys leave? I'm not sure. Diet Doomer. Oh dear. And Pikmin 2 came out in like 2004, 5, something, didn't it? Bugbait. Why are they all so excited about this biscuit? Is it the sound effect from them having the power up? Alright, now we can just run, can't we? You really shouldn't be eating that candy. It was submerged in a hole in a hole. That's probably... It cancels each other out, doesn't it? Having a bunch of holes within holes. It ends up becoming a not hole. A holand. 2004. Okay. That sounds about right. They came out within a few years of each other, and then Pikmin 3 was like 2013, 12, 13. I want to say 13. I do not know. I have not played Pikmin 3. I do not own a Wii U. Man, that is just a lovely sound effect. Looks like this is 30 FPS castle. It's just hole squared. You like the stream, to be honest. I'm glad to hear, Brian, that you like the stream. I would be terrified if you didn't. Don't know what the implications are, but I don't want to think about it. Get rid of you. Zoo. This stream is okay, but not my favourite. Thanks, Tomu. Oh! Yeah, the young'uns. We will kill the leader and take them for our own. What's the premise of this game? Give me the Woolen gist of it. We have carrot sons, and it's their job to collect wonderful treasures and crap like Duracell batteries. And only then will we be able to return to our home planet with our friend Louisiana. Quite the way to say you go and collect treasures with your Pikmin children, but that's cool. It's alright, I will look after you, do not worry. You need a strong leader. I'm as strong as they get. Kill all the weird insects. Yeah, we're doing a little murder here and there. A little healthy bit of murder. Nothing wrong with it. I also like how some of these levels are just straight copy-pasted. Brian wants to gift you enough Twitch subs so I retire and never stream again. I don't know if that's a particularly good strat. Louisiana. I was going to say Louise, but I couldn't think of the word. I was put on the spot. Tic-tac-toe. Comfort cookie. Oh. Is there like a jazz band singing in the background? We definitely have to go over to the other side. I was wondering if we could like bug it out. It's like the same people that did the Mario Sunshine secret music. What's that animation? Did the secret music in Mario Sunshine, but now they're sad humming. The cookies are worth nothing. Why do they exist? For hunger purposes, mostly. Alright. I think that might be the last part. Because we don't have any— we haven't had an opportunity to make white Pikmin. Unless there's some— oh, come on, there's definitely a part over there in that wilderness. My sons, come with me. You're just waiting for the water pain in the butt to appear. Water! Thing to wait for. What is he called? I've completely forgotten. He is like— he's just a blob of ghost with a grandmother's rolling pin. Stand tall, my friends. Comfort cookies. Your little Hokashian mouth is minuscule compared to the amount of cooking. Confection hoop. I require hoops, brother. Give hoops. Alright, let's go through here. I am definitely assuming that these can go in the water, right? Like they're immune to everything or something, right? Hello, Mr. Bomb. You want to put down that bomb? Oh, physics. Thanks, physics. Just give it a second. Let me do the old throw button. You didn't throw another one? Okay. Does anyone have an insomnia cookie in their town? What are you eating? If you're eating an insomnia cookie, that might explain the sleep schedule. What are you doing in there? The cookies are incredible. It's a cookie delivery service that like, stays open until 5 AM. Cookie delivery service? What in the world? I can't see how we get in there. You ever dipped a cookie into tea? I don't think so. I know England's meant to be all about like dipping and all that, but I don't know. I'm not really a dunking person. I'd rather just have the chocolate biscuit and be like, yeah, that's good. Is the entrance over? I have no idea how to do this. Did that pipe at the other end of the level, all the way over here, did that have a back end? Like, can we go through this pipe backwards? Like, I don't think we can. What on earth, then? You pour the milk on the biscuit. They have a double chocolate mint chip cookie that's the best thing ever invented. Sounds very good. I have no idea what I'm meant to do here, to be honest. I'm assuming I can't just throw them up there and then C-stick them somehow. Although they're trying. Nah, I was gonna say maybe. It's too far away. There's definitely like a back entrance that we're not seeing somewhere. Let's look with you because you're closer. Because I thought, hey, maybe I can fall into this pit. Spitting into the microphone. Chocolate chip cookies dunked into milk is supreme. I feel like that's more of an American thing. Like, we don't really hear of... You have, like, milk and cookies over there. We just have, like, hobnobs and coffee, I think. What? Do you not spawn on the last level? Attacking it is futile. Oh. The fuck? I thought he just spawns in on the last level, and he like rolls around. But he attacks like the leader. I guess we'll just leave. Well, I mean, actually, let's see what he is first, but then leave. He just has like a big rolling pin, doesn't he? The fuck is a hobnob? It's a biscuit filled with, like, absolutely filled with oats. Oh god, I hate it. Just go. Just leave. That doesn't... It happens on every floor except for floor 1. Oh, okay. I just remember him being at the bottom. Does he happen when you stay in the level for too long? Or does he just randomly show up? Hobnobs are fine. I just prefer, like, McVitie's dark chocolate biscuit. That's what I like. Alright, sons. Oh, electricity, my favourite. Oh, and a white flower there, so we're going to have to throw them over the electricity, aren't we? To get through poison somewhere? Where is this poison? Do you want to not fight me near the electricity, my friend? You wish you understood the hobnob type. It's just like a biscuit with extra crunch. What's not to like? I like a good crunchy biscuit. Oh, your pathing algorithm doesn't like that, does it? No, 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 no. Well, you know, that's cool. Just walk into it. Wait, what am I doing? I have these. I have these. You're immune, aren't you? I think you're immune. Is that your thing? Yeah, okay. Well, and I wish I was here for the Hollow Knight stream where you were looking for the collector. I was just sitting there for 20 minutes looking at people mislead you. People were lying a little bit. They do that a lot in the Hollow Knight. They're like, Woolen, I want you to look at this cool thing. It's here, and then it's not here. Or it's like, oh, it's the back entrance. You unlock it later, but just not now. What good sons. You'll do it. Is that another one of those weird British food? Hobnobs aren't weird. Do you have McVitie's digestives in your country? Like, just biscuits? They're like the default biscuit. They are that, but filled with oats. It's literally just a oat biscuit. Like a really knobbly oat biscuit. They're really good. You're trying to help during the Hollow Knight stream. The thing is, though, like, with a Twitch chat, when there's, like, you know, loads of people speaking at the same time, you don't know who is telling the truth. Especially if it's, like, your first playthrough a game. You can never know if people are... They're not purposefully trying to mislead you, but they're, like, misremembering from their own playthrough a few years ago. Hello? Thank you. You just can't know. And it's frustrating for the people that do know, and it's frustrating for the streamer. It's just a bit weird. You're Canadian, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have digestives. Digestives are like, they are the most default of default biscuits. You're not heating them through the walls, are you? Okay. Don't know where that blue came from. Must have just, like, left him there. Why am I so bad? If you're in a level for too long, the water wraith shows up and roller pins your ass. I see. I guess I've always wondered why you wouldn't just spend forever on each puzzle. It's only on this stage, though, isn't it? It makes it so, like, if you're inefficient with your time, you have to do a couple of loops through, don't you? You know what? We don't actually need to fight this. I don't know why I'm spending so many, like, mental resources on it. Just murder this thing. There's, like, 5 of you. You're probably fine, right? Then we come around the other edge. Oh god, they eat their own sons. Of course they eat their own sons. It's Pikmin. Why would I do that? Help, I can't see. Help. Just fight them from behind. You're good. You're good? Okay. Aren't digestives the things that make you eat, that make you vomit? No. What are you on? Digestives are just biscuits. They are biscuits. They are made out of, like, oats. And wheat. Strange country you're living in, you don't have digestive biscuits. Oh, M&M's. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. It's a weird thought. I thought digestives were, like, worldwide, like Mars bars. Maybe not even Mars bars. Go on. I think we discussed that, like, last stream, and you don't have Mars bars, but you have something similar. Just do not understand the world we're living in anymore. Now, we might as well get all of these. This is Pikmin Let's Go Pikachu or Pikmin Let's Go Eevee. It's Pikmin Sneeze. Digestives are not stomachache medicine. Digestives are just biscuits. They are default biscuits. Activity arouser. Lewd. They are the most default of defaults. They are like the Coca-Cola of biscuits. This is a Woolworths 24-hour joint. It's where it's R70 for a sandwich. What does R70 mean? Is that the currency? And you still have Woolworths? I thought only Australia still had Woolworths. They were all taken away from the UK, along with the existence of Pick and Mix. Because apparently we don't need that. Is that the last part? Or is there must be a hidden part that we need those white Pikmin for, surely? It's the only thing I could imagine. Oh, whoops. That wasn't silly. Sorry, Blue, you're just there, I guess. Oh. Oops. That was a good fight. Oh. You, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? Why have we gotten that one? We've gotten that one. Every time I see that cutscene, I just think it's the water wraith coming back. They're delicious and buttery thick. Biscuits are large, fluffy pieces of bread. What? Biscuits are pieces of bread? Is that him? It's him. It's him. The water wraith. We don't need any more of you over here, alright? Please, please just ignore me and my sons. They have done nothing wrong. They have never done anything. They just want to live a little bit longer. Where the hell is the end of this level? Have we not discovered it yet? Oh god. Oh, we've spent too long in the abyss. Alright, it's everyone for themselves, I'm afraid, my sons. Just don't get caught on the pathing, and you'll be fine. Here's the exit. Just dig it. Can you dig it? Oh lord, he coming. If you see stick into a corner, can he just not hurt you? Oh yeah, I guess if he's literally just a horizontal line, he probably has like a max range. Right, we leave one leader by the exit. And we see if we have any time to do anything at all. I don't see him. It's not like we'll be able to take any parts back, but maybe we will? This isn't going to electrocute all my blues, is it? Oh! Wiz Warrior? Thanks for the raid. Oh, Lord, he coming. Alright, well, it's time to escape, I'm afraid. Off we go. It's like a horror movie. Where is he? Is he coming? Where is he? Oh, he just stays there. He doesn't chase. What is he doing? Is it forbidden to talk about other streamers? No, you can talk all you want. Hello there. What? Just look at him. Weird model. Wiz Wario was playing Pikmin 2 yourself and ended your stream, so you raided another Pikmin 2 stream. Thanks, man. We're gonna leave him behind as bait. How did your stream go? The treasures will stay there. We will come back in the future when we are braver to retrieve them. Imagine looking for non-possessed cheese and you find Tim Tams. I don't know what Tim Tam is. I do not know. I do not know. You reckon these are those beasts? Oh wait, there was a blowy boy last round. That's probably why they put this here. You're on the last 13 treasures in the game before 100%. Ooh. Good to hear. What's Tim Tam's... Yeah, that's one of you. We don't have any purples. That's going to be a little painful, maybe. Wait, don't they just bury underground again? They do, yeah. But you don't get the prize unless you have purples, I see. RT game, anyone watch him? Daniel is my friend. Or I pretend I am. Tim Tam is a biscuit you can drink milk through. Is it a straw? Is it like a biscuit straw? Because I've seen those in, like, cartoons. Like Family Guy or something. Oh, these are not susceptible to the luster of the golden boy. Oh, you just had a truffle in you, did you? Take it. It's Australians. Yeah, you were never around for RT. He streams at relatively more normal times now, I guess. That he's in... Oh, I hate you. Now that he's in, Ireland and not Japan. I hate that creature. I'll just get as many treasures as we can. If it takes a few runs, it takes a few runs. These are biscuits, Woolen. Could you discard them to me? Those bomb spiders are the worst. I think the boulder boys are the worst. Like the big slugs that just spit out boulders and wipe your team. I hate them to the ends of this earth. Ooh. Oh yeah, Frank can post links as mod, I guess. Oh, hey there. What's up, my friend? Just a little bit of explosion, eh? Oh, that's cool. Just drop it. Not like we're, stuck for time or anything. Just throw it. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. All right, murder him, please. They're not biscuits. What have they posted, Tomu? Have they posted scones? Are scones called biscuits? I remember hearing tales of areas that called scones biscuits. Oh, well, that just sucks. We're going to have to split our forces a little bit like this. Yeah, no, actually we do. We can't just go through because we need to break it down. Don't even talk about your gravy and biscuits. Don't eat gravy and biscuits. That's not good. Stop that. At least 300 million people call those biscuits. We call them scones. They're just like flour, water, salt, and butter, basically. I don't think you use milk or eggs, although I might be wrong. Oh, it's just like a little hole. Okay, that's cool. We'll go through here. No, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. We'll leave him. Maybe that wall is cursed. Will that blow up the wall? Oh, okay. Biscuits are these warm cylindrical bed things over here. So in the UK, biscuits are like biscuits. All right. Oh, hey, are you just getting there ready to have a little chew? Are you? Biscuits are like sweets. They are biscuits. I don't know what else to call them other than biscuits, because I live in a country that's called some biscuits. Tomu, how do you describe biscuits? Help me. They are biscuits, you see. And cookies are like biscuits, but large. Kinda. Alright, my different sons. You might look a bit strange, but you try your best. Oh, I like that. That's epic. Oh, well, I guess that blue one is just dead. He got curious. Oh, no, maybe he won't die. He won't die, but he might mean that we don't have enough time to do anything here. British small, flat-baked, unleavened cake. Crisp, flat, and sweet. Biscuits aren't cakes, though. They're the opposite. Cakes go hard when they go off, and biscuits go soft when they go off. You see, that's the, like, British definition. And it's why McVitie's can get away with doing less tax on Jaffa cakes, because they actually are cakes. No, wait, they're actually biscuits, because they go off, and cakes are more taxed than biscuits or something. I don't know. I shouldn't pretend to know. Can we just call them pastries? You don't make them with dough, do you? Maybe you do make biscuits with dough. I don't know, actually. I feel like I should probably know this as someone who does, like, cooking. Is there one real-life hobby that has any value to anyone? Please kill it. And then escape. You have the time. You have the time. You have the time. Hello, bomb friend. Don't mind me, just wandering through here. If it goes hard when it goes stale, it's a cake. If it goes soft when it goes stale, it's a biscuit. Yeah. There you go. It's the weird cakey thing. What do you call the thing that goes soft when they go off? Don't be inappropriate. Oh, that's just really cool. I like that. What do you call the thing that goes hard when it goes off? And what do you call the thing that goes soft when it goes off? Cookie dough is a very common flavour. Cookie dough I don't think has been too big of a thing in the UK. I think more Americanised stuff has been coming over. Like, we have, what are those? Oh, we have Oreos now? Is that him? It's him. Achoo. Just the exit, alright? It's time to leave. It's time to go. You spent too long in this sub-level. The exit is over here. Alright, maybe we have a bit of time. You call them thin cookies. Yeah, I think your cookies are our biscuits. I think that's the best assumption. Wait, is that a part you're taking back? Oh, it is a battery. Are they going to be able to take that battery back? I should, like, accompany them. You noticed your homemade cake become tough after a few days. If they go tough, that means they're cakes. Or it's what we call cakes. Alright, we will take one leader along, and the other leader will stay here. Oh god, he's right there. Oh god, look at him, like, grinding there. It's Tony Hawk Water Wraith. What a cool guy. Cuts his hair as well. How are you enjoying Pikmin 2? It's a good game. It's a good video game. I like it. I dislike some of the troll things they do, where it's like, hey, you're in a safe zone. Oops. There go all your sons. Not the biggest fan of that. What are you doing? Are they glitched? They're glitched out a little bit, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of that. And I'm not the biggest fan of myself not knowing the game very well. Or not remembering the game very well, and coming across like bosses and underestimating them and then losing every Pikmin I've got, but it happens. Where's the exit? It is over here. Why do I not see it? Oh, it was just hidden. Okay. English cookies go hard, but they're their own breed. Yeah. Do they? Cookies go hard? Cookies are like tiny, tiny cakes, I guess. This game would have been played great with 2 players. Yeah, there's like a co-op. Well, there's a versus battle, I remember. But there's not really a way to play this version with co-op. This version with co-op would work. Especially because it's just 2 leaders. You just disable the Y button. And you put split screen on. Is this versus Sun? Biscuits are like cookies that don't rise when you make them. I guess? Do cookies... I wouldn't say cookies really rise, though. Eat fresh. Oh, purple Pikmin. Probably shouldn't have just eaten that immediately, should we? Cookies don't go soft unless you're thinking of Marynads. Yeah, there's like the Maryland things, like the ones in the packet. Those go weird when they go off. You should prefer Pikmin 1, but 2 is a good improvement, minus the overuse of underground levels. I played about 400 times more of Pikmin 1 when I was younger. Like, I played that game constantly. And I've done 1 run of Pikmin 2. And also, it was like, I played it when I was a teenager rather than when I was a child, so... Slightly different, like, level of nostalgia, really. From having, like, 1 run of a game, and having, like, 1,000 million, playing it every, like, couple of months. I think someone should hack of the game where they... can play co-op and single player. I know there's a mod of Pikmin 1 or 2 where it's like a new game. They added like a bunch more content and more difficulty. I think from a casual perspective, it's one of the harder Nintendo games. Just in the sense of like, when you're a kid, you get really scared of like loss. You don't want to like lose all of your units all at once. And the game's just like, nah, you're gonna lose all of them. And you have to just kind of get used to it. We have 95 Pikmin. And anyone have any tips for streaming on Xbox One? I have nothing. I have no idea. I'm assuming you at least want a capture card. I've got an Elgato for streaming Switch mostly. I streamed Rayman 3 off of it as well on the GameCube. Water Wraith, innit? Wait, I don't remember how to fight you. I actually do not remember at all. Do I throw a purple and it like knocks you over, maybe? Yes, okay. We should definitely be using the goo. The goo didn't work. Is there a reason why it goes like this in purple? You're not nearly as hard as I remembered you being. That was really easy. Was it? Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. Maybe there's another stage to him that I've forgotten. He's crying. Does he grow back his testicles? He's like... I'm not throwing purples at him, am I? I was hoping I would just throw one by random chance. What is he meant to be? If not just like an alien thing. If they say he's from another dimension. Okay, that was... we lost like 10 Pikmin to him, alright. We lost literally like 100 to the crab on the other level. You hated this boss, you had no idea how to beat it and got spoiled on how to beat it. Oh. I just noticed that like we'd gotten purples and I was trying to think of how we'd like pull him out of his mode. I do not remember him from childhood, clearly. Because for some reason I thought we fought him on the sink level. I was thinking of like the blue tiled floor. But I guess that makes sense of why he's so difficult up to this point, because you really can't take purples down with you. And this is like a glitch you can do somehow to take purples with you. Like if you technically have them chasing you, you like throw them against a wall and then you enter the hole while they're in your party or something. Purples are big and strong. The Wraith's physical form exists in another dimension, and purples can tap into that. Is this the one that you press toot and it pulls them out of the ground? It's more eye-catching, you're on your own hull. You're going to connect it to the alarm. Pluck a phone. Blowing your whistle pulls them out of the ground. Yeah, I remember that. Alright. Game & Watch really let himself go. The only clue is that there's candy pop at the end, but it's pretty vague. I always thought the whites would be the ones to attack because they had special vision. Yeah, that would make the most sense. I completely ignored the white flower earlier, though. I didn't think we needed it. I mean, obviously it would have been nice to get, but I didn't think we needed it because we had the suns. These boys. But that's fair. I guess that's just like the weird video game luck of like the hard boss not being difficult, but the really easy bosses being the hardest part. You wouldn't really call a burger a sandwich. Sandwich, I almost said. Purples are just paradimensional beings. That was a really good run. We didn't get all of the parts, but we'll go there on a future day. You can't bring the Bulbulbs back because they hate the sunlight, I'm sure. Goodbye, Kelper. They are fearful of him. Alright. Oh, I guess most of our Pikmin were those. Let's go and farm quickly. Wait, was this the level with the spider section? Citadel of Spiders. What did we need for the... Was it electrics? Because there's one part apparently we were missing from that area. That doesn't work. Streaming here uses the bars for seeing viewers and no chat box. Do you have a phone or a tablet? Because I know what some people do is they have a... They'll just have their stream to their side on like a tablet or something, and they'll look at the chat on that. You always spelled Sandwich Watch because of that damn game. I actually didn't understand for a while why people would call blue BLU in Team Fortress, but it was because the team is literally called Builders League United. It's purple's because it hits the ground, it sounds like thunder. I can see that. Thunder thighs. We don't need these blues. Okay, I was gonna say it's be lazy, but we should be a little more smart. We don't have all the blues in the world, but we have a crap load of reds. We'll just take like most of them with us. Because we're just running through and getting one part. Anyway, I'll be off. Woolen and chat. See you all later. Bye, man. Thank you for the host earlier. Thank you for staying for a bit. This is turning into like an NLSS chat. Like, what is a sandwich? What's your favourite definition of sandwich? So, I want to ask a question. If I go into the hole now, does it include Olimar's Pikmin? Or do I have to run over and combine the Pikmin? Does it keep the other set outside? You can't move the bar, though. What is it? What do you mean by bar? As in, like, there's a physical bar on the screen? Ooh. Because I'm assuming what most people do is they'll capture the Xbox content to their PC, and then they'll stream off their PC as if it's just input. That's how I do Switch. Is I just capture it as input, and stream it as I would anything else. There's the exit. Alright, so if I leave you there... I know this works, but I'm always worried that I'll leave them behind. Down we go. There are only 3 food types. Soup, salad, and sandwich. Would you call a pizza a soup, salad, or a sandwich? I know some people say open-faced sandwich, but that's a lie. That doesn't exist. There's no such thing as an open-faced sandwich. Where's the exit? I have no idea. Oh, now I do. Honestly, I tried doing what you did with the Pikmin right now. And like it said, I couldn't bring the non-blue Pikmin with you. You actually can't just take them with you, they have to stay down there. They're basically like temporary Pikmin, so if you lose a bunch while you're down there but you still want to keep going... Oh, okay, this is the level we missed. I don't know where the part is, but someone said we missed it. I hope we didn't need whites for this, because I did not bring any with me. That would be aggravating. A meat salad with 1 giant meat slice. Don't know if I like the sound of that. This is the electric zone, yeah. Well, let's just go and manually look. I think that's the safest thing to do. You grab everyone. And hide in this corner. Achoo. We go this way. On Windows 10, there's an Export Swan app that can play off PC with a controller, but Xbox does have to be turned on and linked. Really? So you don't have to use a capture card, it just like directly links. Oh, we needed to bring a white Pikmin with us, did we? Or do you have it on you? It's either in the ground or it's in this enemy. It's in the ground right here, I think. It's here. Unless it's in this enemy, I actually can't tell. I guess there's only one way to find out. But if we needed white Pikmin, we'll need to exit and come back. Don't know if there's an easy way to leave, or if we just have to walk. Since when was oatmeal a cereal? I would consider oatmeal kind of a cereal. Is oatmeal just porridge? Is that like the American version of porridge? Because porridge here is you just get a bunch of oats, chuck it in like milk, or water if you're Scottish. Is that a part? And you cook it for a bit. Yeah, the part's in the ground. Alright, can we like exit? I guess we might have to find one of those holes to go through. Alright, that's fair. Oatmeal is hot cereal, that's the definition of cereal. Yeah, like cereal is just like a cereal. Like one of those crops that can be called a cereal. And, that's it, basically. It's like you're having anything wheat-based or rice-based. It's probably a cereal. Cold cereal is now what comes what we've called cereal. Yeah, like the Kellogg's Cornflakes Special K kind of thing. And Weetabix, the best of all forms. And Sainsbury's own brand Special K, the actually best. Wait, has one of them been stuck in the ground? Right, we'll get you out of the ground. Look, those 10 beers were not enough because I just poured myself a nice bourbon. Oh, We're not on the sweets conversation still, because we have bourbons in the UK, and they're good. Are bourbons the chocolate ones? Yeah, custard creams are the other ones. Bourbons are those ones. Cereal. Cereal is a weird word. Is there a quick exit somewhere? Oh, there's a white Pikmin maker. Well, we might as well. We do need them. Cereal. You can do that with like any word though. If you say like typhoon over and over again, or like tree, it's like tree. Like what? How the hell do we use that word all the time? That's weird. We refuse to believe that cereal is a word anymore. You had Otabix once rather than Weetabix. It was a bad decision. What is Otabix? Is it literally just like a chunk of oat instead of a chunk of wheat? There's no way that could be as good as Weetabix. Weetabix is good. Yeah, I get it, Pikmin. We've done this bit. Next, it's not over there, is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. But we need to take Pikmin with us to do this. What is pizza but a salad on a bread bowl? What would you call toast? Just a single slice of bread. Oh wait, we've discovered you, haven't we? Because toast by itself is not a sandwich. You have to have 2 slices of bread to sandwich things together, you know. Surely by definition anything that has just one cannot be a sandwich. So any part of a sandwich that is in one, surely, is nothing. It does not have a definition. What a weird conversation. Here we go. Do any of you want to burn to death? Here you go. Remove it. Good job. You appreciate Weetabix. Weetabix is so good. Like cold Weetabix, warm Weetabix, I don't care. I used to only like warm Weetabix, but then any time I went to a hotel when I was younger, they only had cold milk, so I got really used to it. A salad comprised of breadcrumbs with the toast serving as the base. It's a salad only of the, what's the poshwanky name for like the bits of bread that you put in with a salad? Yeah, I get it. It's the final floor. This isn't even my final floor. And the exit's just over here. Doesn't the salad have to include salad leaves? You'd imagine a salad would have to have a salad in it somewhere, right? Croutons, yeah, that's it. A crouton salad is what you could just call a single slice of bread. Yeah, we lost 5 Pikmin to something, but we gained white Pikmin, so it was worth it. Also on the wrong level. Damn. I guess we could just immediately go back down. Now we've got these white Pikmin. Oh, never mind, we spawned over here. That's not helpful. Alright, how many white Pikmin do we have? We have enough. Let's just go down with what we've got immediately again. Let's do that exact same thing again. Because we didn't have white Pikmin, and I didn't realise we needed them. Weetabix is a slab of wheat. It is literally a slab of... It's the most British of British things, and I bet it's not British. Although it is. It's literally just like a slab of a cereal product that has been compressed. It's the only one ingredient. Tastes of nothing, but it somehow tastes amazing. It's one of the best things in this world. Just a slab of bread. There's little enemies, I guess. We'll just fight you quickly. We lose one. You're still alive. Alright. Stop dying. How do you eat it? Yeah. You put it with milk. Does it fall apart with milk? It does if you leave it. Some people like it when it goes soggy, some people like it when it goes crispy. When I was younger, I'd only like it when it was done with hot milk and you left it for a while. You basically, like a Weetabix. To make Weetabix, you get a bowl, you put 2 or 3 Weetabix in. 3, I think, has become the norm, but historically it's been 2. Depends who you talk to. It's not this level either. You put 2 Weetabix into a bowl. You cover it in hot milk that you've like microwaved, and you put like some demerara sugar on it, and then you just eat it. That's it. But you can also just do cold milk and have them crispier. There's some people, I think, some cruel people in this world who eat it raw. They just have the Weetabix by itself. Yeah, I used to have 2 when I was younger, but now I'm a big boy, grown up. I have 3 Weetabix, just to show it to the man. The government thinks I can't eat 3 Weetabix. They try to tax it, but they can't because there's no sugar content in it whatsoever. Like, in some ways it's super healthy for you because it's literally just wheat, but in some ways it's really bad for you because it has no nutritional content. Depends how you think about it. It's very filling. Like, if you want to have a full day, have like some slices of bread and Weetabix. you will be not need to eat for quite a while. And it's super cheap. You can buy like a pack of like 48 Weetabix. Last you like a month. It'll be like £10, £5, £7. It's very cheap. You can buy like family-sized ones as well. It's like 100. It's like £15. Weetabix with jam and cheese, Lieutenant. Jam and cheese? Where on earth? What country is this, Lieutenant, that you do jam and cheese with Weetabix? Ovaltine is just malted chocolate milk. How do you have it for breakfast? I have never had Ovaltine. I'm sure I wouldn't dislike it. Oh yeah, we can lift them out of the ground. Oh my god. Oh. It's the best thing in the game. So you know how we've been lifting up Pikmin manually by spamming the A button, manually picking them up? We can now just press the B button and they pop out of the ground. Used to have Weetabix bites with chocolate on it for lunch at work. Yeah, you want to know one of the best breakfasts in the world is chocolate mini Weetabix. They are like tiny little Weetabixes that you can have one or two or a few in a bite. And they have like chocolate chips in them. And they're really, really, really good. I don't really like sugary cereal or chocolate in cereal. But they've perfected it. They've perfected they've mastered it. Is it? Over here. This level looks different from last time. That can't be the truth. You're in college in South Africa. Surprised you have Weetabix in South Africa. I guess it's been like an import. Did you make it there? Or is Weetabix not actually English and I've been lied to my whole life? America is mini wheat, so it sounds like what you're talking about. Yeah, I'm sure there's rebrands and different names for it. Like, it would be weird if not every country had some variation of just one ingredient, but in a brick. What are you doing? Keto Weetabix, 2 Weetabix, covered with yogurt, frozen raspberries and milk. Are you, like, in your 30s and having 8 children? It sounds like something like a mother would have. You just do milk, sugar, and Weetabix. It's like a pretty good snack as well. Like if you're really hungry in like the evening or like really late at night and you just want like cereal, but you don't want to die, you have like just have a few Weetabix. You'll go to sleep. Weetabix is English. Weet-Bix is South African. Oh, I see. So you have it, but in a different brand, I guess. My brand. Yeah, this map is different. Are these maps post generated? Are these maps randomized each time you do them? Doesn't sound right. I'm losing my mind. This is definitely not the layout of it last time, is it? Your local grocery store has actual Weetabix in the US. Oh, fair. You do have it in America. According to the pictures, Weetabix looks nothing like mini wheats. It is literally like a cylindrical, not like a flat cylinder. What is a flat cylinder called? Like a curved rectangle of wheat. That's all it is. All the maps are randomized. Man, you'd think I would have noticed that by now. No, I don't quite remember this map. That's probably why. That's really cool. But I guess every map except for like the first like 1 or 2. There's like a granola bar made out of wheat instead of oats. Kinda. Memorial shell. Alright, so we're done with this level now. Are we allowed to, are we contractually obliged to leave? Mini wheats most likely just means mini Weetabix. But they do mini Weetabix. It's called mini Weetabix. Or Weetabix minis. This is a good conversation, but you're making me hungry. Mini wheats are different to Weetabix. Shit, we've been live for way over 3 hours. Oof. Alright. When are we going to end this stream? We normally only do 3 hours. Oh, is that another white Pikmin? Okay, so this is where we got them from last time. Good way to make them back, I guess. Mini wheats are the wicker looking things. Yeah, no, we do have those, the ones with the weird holes in them. That's what I thought you might have been thinking of. Are the ones that aren't... They're like shaped. These barely have any form to them. It's as brick as they get. You could build a house out of Weetabix. Especially, like, if you're a student at uni in your first year, you'll probably be buying Weetabix. And you'll probably one day forget to, like, immediately clean the bowl. Weetabix becomes... It basically becomes, what's the stuff they use in, like, roads? It becomes, like, concrete if you give it the time. And that's not a good thing. You have to clean it immediately. Jesus Christ, Frank, that link is the size of the chat. That is a big link. It's like Big Goron link. Yeah, you do that, Red Pikmin. You having fun, my sons? Yeah. Oh, you jump over once after each hit. I see. You're forgetting to use the whistle to pluck the Pikmin. I am. I am forgetting. I should remember that. I guess it's a relatively new thing, like a new feature for this playthrough. Yeah. Don't eat me. I know I look tasty, but I'm not. You'd also say you're hungry, but you've had a hearty helping of chopped sausage and salad. Fun fact, they didn't sell new Play Control Pikmin 2 in the US. Oh, the like Wii port of the games. Fair? Also weird. I thought they released them both at the same time. They just did Pikmin 1 and 2 for the Wii. I think my younger brother might have had Pikmin 1 for the Wii, even though we also had the GameCube copy just lying around. With Google Images, you have to click the share button. Yeah. Or you could just look for the image source. It'll probably be pretty short. Or run it through like a URL shortener. Cool. So you don't have a GameCube. You can. Okay. Too many steps, always just copy link and hope for the best. Oof. Well, I'm gonna put my... Oh, I'm gonna murder that thing because it produces so many Pikmin. We'll leave the whites here though because they're valuable. Do you ever want to split in the way that I'm thinking that you should? Like, just take like 57, that's probably fine. Does anyone see your quote of Arty Game? I have seen the quote of Arty Game that you have posted 4 or 5 times. I do not know how to reply. Also, yes, what? In all caps? Shorter than the actual source. There's not that many steps. They have an automatic URL shortener. Yeah, goo.gl. Although, aren't they removing goo.gl? Like, only pre-existing links are gonna be a thing. And, like, you're not gonna be able to make new ones or something. Or maybe not. Because I thought that's what I saw last time I went on there. I hate that noise. It's the noise of being me falling over. Look, just here's one, alright? There's one yellow. Oh. Is there a way to get up faster? Like if you spam A bit faster? This hitbox is a bit strange. Because you normally drop a ton, don't you? Yeah, there we go. Blah 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 blah. That'll like instantly make back the loss. I can't hear you in all caps. Latest iOS update no longer allows you to turn off two-factor authentication. I want to say why would you ever turn off two-factor authentication, but it's also stupid that you can't turn it off if you want to. Like, it's so good to have two-factor. It like fixes so many problems. Well, it doesn't fix, obviously, it's not perfect, but it helps with so many problems of, like, login... What's the word? I think it's going to say piracy, but... people being naughty with your login, because it's so much harder to spoof several things of a person that it en masse. Oh yeah, look, we can do this. Look at that. Look at that. Absolute unit. Oof. We know better than you. We'll tell you how to use your technology and you can just deal with it. I hate that so much. Windows 10, everyone's like so full of it. I'm annoyed with Adobe. I mentioned it on like a previous stream, but I installed Dreamweaver, and you're forced to install it on the C drive. So my C drive has almost no space on it, yet I'm forced to install all of Adobe's products on it. It's like, cool. Epic. It's like, okay, sure, you can have a simplified mode, but at least have an option for people who own their computer and know what they probably want. Windows trying to be more like Apple and it's being annoying because of it, yeah. It's just because it's obvious that they're going to make way more money selling Windows as a service rather than as a product. Like, why buy Windows once when you can buy it repeatedly once every month? That's what Adobe have switched over to. You don't just buy Photoshop for 200 quid, you buy it once a month for 20 quid. So it seems, oh, it's so much cheaper in the short term. And then after 2 years, you've suddenly paid an insane amount. I like this. I will follow. Oof. Yeah, you're wondering why in school Dreamweaver was on the C drive. Yep. Because one of the largest technological companies in the world decide that their users are stupid. Even though previous versions of everything have allowed you to install wherever you want. Be cool if there was a way in Windows to spoof what your default drive is to stop that. Just say, oh yeah, D drive is my default, hee hee. So every program installs to there, but not for the OS. So the OS knows that it's not your default. Spam. I am lonely. I want a friend that will listen to my troubles. I want you to meet someone like you. Contact me at pikmin.com. Spam? Question mark? Is there a pikmin.com? What's on it? Anyway, you just saw the follow bear and instantly you're brought back to that hilarious post using that gif. We've had the follow bear for quite a while now. But I did like that my IRL was full of it. In a good way. Full of it in a good way. So let's see. For the future, we need to grab 2 above ground ones here. And we have done nothing in Frontier Cavern. Did we leave early? We must have left early by accident. Okay. We need to come here and get 3 in Submerged Castle. We'll probably do that, like, miles in the future. We need to get 1 in Bulblack's Kingdom and 1 above ground. 4 above ground. And we've done nothing in the Wistful World, almost. There is a Pikmin World website. Okay. I'm surprised it's still working. Like, the Rayman 3 website's been taken down. Like how your sons have their own spaceships. They do try their best. But anyway, yeah. Oh, Christ. It's the Water Wraith. What's the notes? Amphibiosapiens. Oh, like humans. Kinda. There's nothing all that's known stems from a few sightings deep underground. All reported sightings feature the same core set of details. A giant vicious form with a clear, hazy sheen, not unlike hard candy. I guess he was in like an area full of food. Is he like just molten sugar? One theory is that it might be the ectoplasmic incarnation of a kind of psychic phenomenon, but it's usually the case with such theories it's very difficult to prove. All witnesses report being suddenly overcome with fear upon sighting the creature, upon approaching a state of panic near instantly. In fact, every report contains an inordinate amount of extremely vague details, which has led to suspicions that exhaustion and fear have caused some simple phenomena to be viewed from a living creature. Okay. Pikmin Tom's been turned to HeyPikmin.com. What was Hey Pikmin? Was that the weird platform they tried to make for like the DS? So, is because he was in like an area full of sweets, is he just like sweets that have like condensed underground or something? Are those not concrete rollers? It's not really a website anymore. What is it? Probably just redirects. It's a viscous. Viscous. It's saying it's a viscous, not vicious. Yeah, I think I mispronounced that. Alright, well, anyway, as I said a few minutes ago, it's been 3.5 hours. So I'm going to end my stream there for tonight. Thanks for watching. Sorry if you just joined, but it's late, midnight in the UK, so it's time to sleep for tomorrow. You'll be struck with fear if that water boy suddenly appeared in front of you. Yeah, you probably don't have any purple Pikmin to throw at him either, do you? Yes. They are, but the sweet potatoes got stuck on the rollers. The sweets probably got stuck on the rollers. Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah, good night everyone. Thanks for watching. We will be live on Sunday at 8:30 GMT, English evening, playing Breath of the Wild. We take Saturdays off, but we stream every day except for Tuesday and Saturday, 8:30. Good night. See you all, Zelda, Sunday. Oh, I shouldn't raid anyone, should I? Do you want me to host? Is there another Pikmin stream? I'll post the other Pikmin streamer. It seems the right thing to do. If I've been passed the host, I shall pass the host on. Is there anyone else playing this game? There is one boy. I will host Realm of the Bearded Beard. How was your audio? It is in English. Okay, I will raid him then. Here we go. Go say hello to the last man on Twitch playing this game, if you want. You don't have to. I'll just wait for that number to stop ticking. Alright, good night chat. See you all tomorrow. Or Sunday. Haha. Hoo hoo. Hee hee. And we'll also do /host that bloke as well.